to the season premiere of the Core League. My name is Jack Carlson. Thanks for filling on everything that you need to know for today's Core League action as we cover both the SiverFox Duels as well as the Soundhead Entertainment Shootout. Now, the reason why both the Duels and Shootout are taking place on the same day, originally the Shootout was supposed to take place the day before, but due to issues with online drafting, it has now been moved to immediately following the Duels at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So let's take a look at the entry list for both the Duels and the Shootout here. The Duels, well, it was a lot more drivers in the field, but now it's been shrink down to 6 apiece. And Duel number 1 is Ed Soundhead, Joseph Lombard, Michael Costi Jr., Jarrett Lundberg, Caleb Hoffman, and Daniel Baldwin. Duel number 2, it will be Brian Pasternak, Eric Estep, Cody Hicken, Rusty Walrus, Michael Marutz, and Ryan Labonte. Darian Gilliam, Jonathan Ramos, Trey Normal, and Davin Cornelius. They are not currently in the Duels, but they will participate for tomorrow in the Daytona 250. Let's take a look here at the Clash entry list. Only 5 drivers. Originally, they were around 6 or 8 or so. Shrunken down to 5. Brendan Littell. He will compete in with 1 win, 2 top 10s, and 2 top 5s, I should say, and 11 top 10s from last season. Brian Pasternak with 3 wins, 11 top 10s, and 2 pulls. Ed Soundhead, a close competitor for that championship battle last season. He has 2 wins, 10 top 10s, and 2 pulls from last season. Joseph Lombard with 4 top 5s, 8 top 10s, and 1 pull. And Michael Costi Jr. with 4 top 5s, 6 top 10s, and 2 pulls. So, we are now just waiting for the invite in order to get into the Core League. So, I guess we should just wait for another minute or so. It is scheduled to take place at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. The Duels are 21 laps apiece, while the Clash is 40 laps. Same rules as what we had last season with no yellow line rule or none of that stuff. So yeah, it should be just fun, exciting racing, but it should be interesting. In fact, there are only 5 drivers competing in the Clash. Should be very interesting to see because with the less cars there is, the less draft momentum there is. So, but with this package and how NASCAR Heat 4 has run, doesn't matter how many cars it is, it usually puts on exciting racing. So we're just going to be waiting for the invite and yeah, that's all we get. That's really all I got for a pre-race show. There's nothing much really for me to talk about here, unfortunately. So, yeah. Let's just wait for it. Let's get into it. Alrighty. So it's supposed to take place at around maybe 5:01, 5:02. So we're just 1 minute away. I should get the invite, of course, from Caleb or one of the admins, and then we'll just jump straight into it. Sorry for the if you're just seeing me doing nothing, looking down on my phone. I'm just waiting for. I'm just waiting. So yeah, you got to deal with this. Meanwhile, I should say this. While I wait now, let's just answer some guys' questions. If you guys have any questions, just fire away and I'll see if I can answer them all. Oh, by the way, I should say one thing. We have a lot of new things for the 500, I guess I should say the 250 duel event. We got me, Cody Workman, the 2019 winner of the Summer Showdown. He's going to be joining me as a co-commentator. That should be a lot of fun. We have Workman's World, a little throwback to Wally's World. We have a lot of new things in store to make sure we try to make this broadcast as realistic as we can to give you everything that you need to know. Get ready for Core League action every week. So, yeah. Who's a pole sitter? Don't really know. I'll probably know once we get the invite in, but for now, I have no idea. Rod Gator is in. Hello, Rod. How you doing? How do you feel about commentating? Well, I was quite nervous, actually, heading into this because, I mean, this is a big deal for me. I want to make this as good as possible. But so far, so good. Hopefully, once we get into the action, I should be more comfortable around. With Cody Workman coming on Sunday, should be a lot of fun because he's a driver. He really knows how to race here on NASCAR E4. He can provide some insight on what a driver does or why a driver makes a move for the rest of the course season. So it'll be really fun to have him on Sunday's Daytona 250. All right, so we just got the call. Gonna go racing here at Daytona. I believe it's already started, so my apologies there. 3 laps on already. Holy crap! Yep. See, this is the stuff that I was worried about. I was worried about this stuff like that. Well, there we go. All right. Okay, so let's see. Again, only 5 drivers with nothing to work it with. So I'm guessing we're going to stick with these drivers here. This is from duel number 1. Looks like Winval is out in front, I should say. There he is in that 00 car. Man, look at that bumper to bumper to bumper. 2 cars is Ed Soundhead, and of course, in that 88 car is Jarrett Lundberg. It's a little throwback to Dale Earnhardt's famous paint scheme there. And to be honest, I was kind of surprised. I did not expect this much of a gap between the first pack and the second pack. So this is the first pack, and then this is the second pack, the 92 car, or excuse me, the 88 car. That is Joseph Lombard, and that blue and yellow Napa car. Behind him in the 92, I believe, who is that? Oh yeah, that's Caleb Hoffman. Take a look at what's here up front. Oh, pass for second place. Jared Lundberg gets by the 2 car, but Ed Sound and take the second spot away. Still behind that 00 car of Michael Cosi Jr. Ooh, that 88 car getting a bit aggressive, going high, going low, trying to find a way to get a run on that 00 car. However, nothing has happened so far. He still maintained. Meanwhile, back of the pack, the 92 car and the 88 car battling for 4th place, but this makes no sense because now they're just going to be losing speed to that first pack. So right now, this first pack, they're entering turn 1, and this pack just came out of the trial, so they've got a long ways to go.
Oh, here comes Lundberg. He tried to peek a nose underneath that 00 car, but wisely, Kosi Jr. hugging that double yellow line to prevent that 88 car from getting underneath him. Soundhead settling in for third place. Lundberg goes up top, gets nothing, comes back down. So about right now, I believe there's 12 or 13 laps to go here in Duel Race number 1. Only 5 cars participating in this event. Originally there was 6. One had to pull out. Hit Lundberg again. Trying to peek underneath. Nothing. Let's take a look at what's happening behind them. Caleb Hoffman and Joseph Lombard. Way behind the rest of the field. Lundberg now positioned in the third spot. Looks like Soundhead was able to get by him for second place. Oh! Second place game is squirrely. Lundberg went up top. Maybe trying to draft with Soundhead. Oh, man. Single file still. Soundhead peeking to the outside, maybe trying to get a bit of the lead. Cuts down low. Nothing there. Kosi Jr. beautifully hugging that yellow line perfectly all the way around the racetrack. Make sure no one gets underneath him. On board with Ed Soundhead all over the back bumper of that 00 car. Look like he's actually kind of pushing him. Because, you know, ooh, Soundhead peeking down, trying to do something. And here he goes. No, stays behind the 00 car. He had to run. Looking from that helicopter view. Sounded, oh, clipped the apron, washed up the racetrack. That's going to allow Jarrett Lundberg in the 88 car to get a nice run on him. Lundberg stays in tuck, pushes the 2 car. And, oh, man. Looks like things are starting to get a bit more aggressive, but for second and third. Nothing really much going on that's of any of these 2 drivers trying to attack the race leader. Soundhead goes up top, nothing there. Goes down low, maybe. Nope. Kosi blocks. Now let's see if there's anything going on in the back here. Nope, still Lombard and Hoffman, 4th and 5th. Back to the race lead. It looks like we're going to see a move that we have seen early in the Gen 6 car days at Talladega and Daytona, where they're just going to stay single file freight train. Oh, maybe not. Soundhead. He had a bit of run for help with Jared Lundberg, but nothing. And oh, Lundberg now goes up top. Nothing there. Comes back down behind Soundhead. Like I was saying, it looks like we probably will see a situation where we've seen in previous years where drivers are going to stay single file up until the final lap, and then they're going to try and make a move on the race leader. That's what it looks like from this situation. This time by, I believe, will be 6 laps to go here at Daytona in duel race number 1 of the SiverFox Duels. He's looking from a front view of Michael Kosey Jr. right in front of Ed Soundhead and Jarrett Lundberg for 2nd and 3rd. Five laps to go, I believe, this time by. Excuse me, 3 laps to go actually, not 5, 3. Sorry about that. Soundhead again, up top, nothing there. Looks like now Soundhead's getting a bit more agitated. We see him moving around a lot more often as of late. Soundhead still tucking in. Looks like he might make a move down the back straightaway. That's where the move has to take place if he's going to have a shot at winning this thing. He's going to have to make a move on the back straightaway. Doing nothing. Stays in tuck behind Kosey. With Lundberg in 3rd place. Soundhead goes up top again, and this time that's going to allow the 88 car Lundberg to get underneath him for 2nd place. I believe it. This is the white flag, by the way. Final lap in duel race number 1. Now Lundberg in 2nd place. Soundhead in 3rd. Lundberg, he's going to have one last shot, maybe down the back straightaway for the final time. And, whoa, Lundberg. Soundhead got to run underneath him. Chops him off. Into 3 and 4 one more time from Michael Kosey Jr. Lundberg. Oh, contact between Soundhead and Lundberg, it looked like. Lundberg getting very aggressive, touching that yellow line, trying to get around. Here comes Soundhead to the top lane. Well, that is for 2nd. Meanwhile, out in front, Michael Kosey Jr. comes across the line and will win duel race number 1. Jarrett Lundberg in 2nd, Ed Soundhead in 3rd. Battle for 4th place. Hoffman in that blue 92 car in 5th. 88 car Joseph Lombard. Here they come at the line. And it will be Lombard takes 4th place. And in 5th place will be Caleb Hoffman. Wow. Alright, well, a bit of contact there between the two. Congratulations to Michael Kosey Jr. He wins duel race number 1. Wow. Well, that was a uneventful Duel 1, so to speak. Well, to be honest, I did forget this to get the start of Duel Race number 1, which is probably would have been helpful as to why Lombard and Hoffman were so far back in front of the field. Hopefully with Duel number 2, I don't forget that. So my apologies for that. Meanwhile, let's take a look at you guys' comments. What are you guys' thoughts of Duel Race number 1? Obviously, I won't be surprised if you said nothing much or very boring. Or are you just going to make fun of me for missing it? Again, won't happen in Duel Race number 2, so my apologies for that. So let's get to your guys' comments, see what you guys thought of it. Okay, so a lot of people, I've seen some people talking about why there are so little drivers in the Clash as well as in the duels. It's just scheduling conflicts. I mean, it's a week before Thanksgiving, so people are making plans and or other things they have to deal with ahead that is a lot more concerning than a online league race. So hopefully there are 20 plus drivers in the core league. So let's just get out of the way. There's a lot of drivers in this league. You have a couple of esports drivers, Diego Alvarado as well as Joey Stone. However, they're not participating. In fact, Alvarado, he's not competing in the Daytona 250 as a result, as well as him and Ray Jacobs, because they were not participating in the practice races, which makes them ineligible to participate in the Daytona 250 on Sunday. So yeah, that's just a little update there. I know someone said, where is Danny Betox or Daniel Baldwin? He was supposed to be in this duel, I believe, but fortunately, like I said, scheduling conflicts affect come first. Probably has a job he has to worry about here instead of a core league race, so that's why he wasn't able to participate. But like I said, as we get later on to the season, hopefully more drivers and we can get a full field in more often. But hey, these things happen. So yeah, don't worry. The Daytona 250 will have a lot more drivers in the field. Don't worry about it. I'm going to have at least 16 drivers. So 4 off of around 20, 22 drivers we have. We're going to have 16 participating in the Daytona 250, at least around that, I should say. So yeah, don't worry about it. If it's a small field, it's going to get a lot bigger tomorrow on Sunday. So now we are just going to be waiting for duel race number 2 to start. Just going to look at your guys' comments. Great job flying solo, MDK. Thank you, Workman. Hey, Workman, we need you, man. I was dreading up there. I had nothing to talk about. I needed you. So hopefully you'll be there tomorrow. All right. Spitfires 4456 says go Ed and DT drive through, or Davin Cornelius. He's not participating in the duels tonight, but he will be in the Daytona 250 tomorrow. So in fact, let's actually take a quick look at the duel entry list. Brian Pasternak, Eric Isab, I believe he's not participating in this race. I could be wrong. He might still be there. But yeah, Brian Pasternak, who nearly won the Core League Championship last season. Eric Isab, Cody Hicken, Rusty Walrus, Michael Marutz, and Ryan Labonte, the defending Daytona 500 champion. He's participating in this race as a part-timer, I believe. So yeah, not competing for the championship. But he is back to defend his title in the Daytona 250. And one more look at the Clash entry. 5 drivers participating in this: Brendan Littell, Brian Pasternak, Ed Soundhead, Joseph Lombard, and Michael Kosi Jr. Michael Kosi Jr. is going to have a lot of momentum on his side after his Duel 1 win. Even though it was against only 5 drivers, or 5 or 6 drivers, he's still going to have some momentum. Alright, so alright, hold on, just give me a quick second, folks. I'm going to be doing something with the admins here, just seeing what's going on. TS Media, wait, is drive-through in the next duel? He is, but he's not going to be participating due to scheduling conflicts. But he will be in the 250. Duel race number 2 will take place in the top of the hour at 6 o'clock. And yeah, so this is the schedule right now. 6 o'clock is when Duel Race number 2 starts, and then at 8 o'clock, or 7 or 8 o'clock I should say, is when the Clash starts. So that's how the schedule is going to be for tonight. And then the Daytona 250, that will take place on Sunday at, I have it right here, at 8 o'clock as well, and that'll be a 100-lap event. 100 laps. Aqua Legend, no Dale Reynolds this season. No, he is. I believe he's racing full time, but he's just not in the. He's not in the. How can I say this? He's not in the duels, but he will be in the 250. He's just not participating tonight. Again, a lot of drivers aren't participating tonight, so yeah. So right now there's going to be a lot of nothing in this little segment so far, just waiting for the drivers to get ready for Duel Race number 2. And as soon as we get the invite, we're going to jump into it. Hopefully not miss anything. Let's hope for that. And again, I should point out, sorry folks for the lag that have been happening. I will get everything sorted out for the next race. I accidentally put the bitrate just a bit too high. And yeah, so I apologize if there was a lag throughout the entire race. There's probably still lag now, but hopefully for the Daytona 250 I can have that all sorted out and there'll be no lag for the remainder of the season. But it is our first race back. A bit rusty. Hopefully later on then we can get everything back to normal. So again, I'm just going to be looking at my phone a lot. Again, just seeing what the admins are doing, what's going on for the Daytona 250, or for the Duel Race number 2. So again, if you see me in my phone a lot, that's the reason why. So there's going to be a lot of dead nothing. Daveski, you should make a commentator booth background for tomorrow's race since you have a green screen. That's not a bad idea. I don't know. I might do something with this. I just put this as a background so that you don't have to see my bed and all the junk I have behind me. I just put this as a green screen as like a little, just something there for now. I might do something with it. I don't know. Orzafet 8842. You're doing fine, MDK. Oh well, thank you. Thank you so much. All right.
All right. Now, this is probably one of the most uncomfortable situations ever. I'm just looking at I'm just looking at me. Nothing's going on. I'm looking around, trying to find something to entertain me. Listen, we're gonna play with this for a while while we wait. Oh man. All right, so we just got something. We got some news for a bit. So right now, dual race number 2 will now have Eric Estep and Michael Marutz. That I believe has been confirmed. Yeah, so right now it will be Pasternak, Hickens, Walrus, and Labonte. So those 4, I believe, are going to be participating in duel number 2. So Eric Estep and Michael Marutz, those drivers look like they will not be participating in this duel race. Just got word from that. Monica, I think this is the longest I've seen your hair. Really? This is short. This is short for me. I've had longer hair. I just don't show it. Usually when I have long hair, I just cut it off, but I don't think it's that long.